if G2 could make it out of groups, then we'll talk.
Well, here we go, Tom. We're kicking off the Pistols.
Live. Here we go. 13, what, 7?
That's pretty messed up, dude. How was that not more messed up than what he said?
Use up that dash to get out of there. Bone Cold probably wants to do the same pretty soon. In
Hello?
fact, that's why the star goes down. He'll just pull it right on back.
Why are we awake?
I don't know. Wrap this up.
We literally play video games for a living. We could do whatever we want. You know what we did? We went live at 6. 5:30.
Trying to bait out some of those early positions.
You didn't even go to sleep. So you've been live forever.
Yeah.
And it's that right click to just take Pora's head.
I was live. Then I took a shower and I'm live again.
Back and reaggress yet again. But so many players pursuing him. He needs help and doesn't have it. Cleanly shut down. Now it's time to look towards the site. Where CNET is quickly connecting one to Turco, making this a little bit more difficult.
Tom just trolls me in every game.
Of getting spammed down. Star zone.
How did he not die? He's a double dinked.
Do they expect it? Don't expect it. Don't expect it to check.
No, it's not. But I'm like arched up enough to where my neck is uncomfortable, so I can't fall
And that's the
asleep.
main thing that's needed at the moment
you
for
can.
ASCEND.
You have a good pillow?
I don't know what I'm laying on.
And it's just not going well for
I think he
Brave.
has a good
It's
pillow.
Bone Cold to close things
The
out
pink?
in the pistol and
Pink.
a few cheeky little set
You're
plays
You're
from
using it.
ASCEND.
No, it's like it's.
And
I mean,
talking
isn't
about
it?
win
You put your
conditions
back
for
into it.
ASCEND, obviously they're starting on the defense here, and that is their choice.
like
You want
cuddles
to see
you.
them clock up a couple of rounds, but
kinda
building
got it.
on the
I like
momentum
it.
of the previous map could be absolutely huge for them if they can manage to make
That's their
that happen.
reses, by the way.
You
That's
can
why
start
they're
to
all
really make
4-3-ish.
Supermassive plays feel boxed in. Like this
They're
was a
clean.
mistake.
All these
This
guys are
was not
clean.
the map
Yeah.
that they wanted to fight on, but you have to be realistic.
They're winning Berlin.
Continuously hammer home the point that
Ace,
this is
Ventura?
Supermassive
ACU.
plays this map, and a pistol loss won't really deter them.
He's
Although
here?
they are most
Yep.
likely going to lose.
He's
this
everywhere.
Over.
as they come in with some very weak pistols. And
He's practicing
I
during
love it,
vacation.
Steve. Let's get more of that.
It's not quite the Odin, but I think we know it's coming. If he's
think
doing
I
that
died
already
for
with an Ares, it's
Oh,
not something
okay.
that you
Never mind.
will commonly not do with some of the
Nice
other
shots.
weaponry.
Oh my god.
That was horrible.
I mean, sometimes that happens though. That's Spectre.
Yeah, but he even reset it a few times and he still did it like.
Yeah, but
Oh my
it slips. It slips for sure.
Yeah, no, we could just say, hey, you probably should have right clicked.
Yep. Right click is
the weapons are very weak, but one more kill here,
underused.
That will be a huge blow to ASCEND.
Oh, I think they might have overplayed
Pretty
it a
fine,
little
though.
bit.
Oh damn, are
Trying
they?
to find themselves a duel, but the fact is, crossing past this angle is going to be nigh on impossible. And they're
They're
trying
so
to
screwed. They're
basically
literally
just
stuck.
find where on earth these remaining
Yeah,
ASCEND
it's
players
fine.
are actually going to be. The fact is,
All
though,
good.
with
Oh,
Ross
into the meat grinder.
to get himself the sniper, have that marshal
Burp.
to try and bang the longer
Burp.
range duel. Instead, though, it's going to be the
Yeah,
Ares
Ares.
to close out. It's not perfect
The
for ASCEND. I think
Ares?
they would have wanted it a little
Ares?
bit cleaner.
Ares? I think it's Ares.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the god.
2-0 is what it is. You get
But
a
it's a
couple
gun.
of weapons. Sure, you're probably going to have a player or two on pistols coming into
The
this
god
one.
gun.
Looking at what they've
Wait, is
done so
Ares
far
a
with this
god
one,
Could be
the
Ares.
ideal
human?
scenario
Could be Ares
would
or-
that CNET was a little more
Ares?
involved in some of those fights, and he'd have that blade storm
Ares.
close to peeking
Is
over.
Ares a god?
Instead,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to take
From
out that
Greek?
sheriff on kill as specters in
Norseology?
Zone Bone Cold. They know that the likelihood is they lose this round. They just want to make sure they keep the money over. Problem is, as I said, CNET.
I think it's
invested up.
A-Res.
He's not going to be able to. He's not
Like
going to
the
be able to get this
resurrection?
blade storm by next
But
round.
yeah,
a
either, if he
resolution.
gets his blade storm, then he's won them the round.
A-Res.
He would have to get
I think it's A-Res.
Or
That's
Yeah.
good.
four and die, that would be fine as well, but the chances are you're just going to be taking it over the
That's
line
like
if that's the
he's a
case.
god of
so
war.
it's unlikely
War.
to be happening.
Not a
Let's see how
game.
costly he can make
Yeah.
this one and maybe give them an opportunity
That's
to try and
Kratos.
grab an ultimate orb in
That
the
guy's made up.
Couldn't quite get over the wall
Kratos
there
ain't
with the
real.
drone. If it had him, that could have been nice, spotting out a second
Nah, I think
player
he
mid.
is.
Instead, they slow it down
he?
a little bit,
Who?
but they don't get a
Kratos
whole
real?
lot in terms of reward for that drone committed. For the 400
Well, I got
credits that
questions.
cost, it is a pretty
And it
chunky
has
bit of
answers.
utility to be
Is
investing into.
Kratos
Fora.
real?
Up and down the turret, it's broken from further away, allowing Bone Cold to catch
He
them
is
by
real.
surprise, but even while
Yeah.
being pulled, Pora is able to take down one.
Very. Oh, it's very
Now,
loosely
dealing with the
based on a
turret
real
just
figure
time
in
as
Greek
well, with 29
mythology.
HP left, that could have
So
gone
he's not
scary.
real.
Oh, they're
It's
saying
very
Kev's
loosely.
no.
So he's not real.
It's very loosely based, so technically yes, but technically no.
I don't know if they'll expect Ross to feel. It's a little bit of a whiff, and Killers actually finds another one off his utility on the site. This now becomes a really
Well, Ares
dangerous
isn't really either.
scenario
Well, yeah, he
for
is.
Supermassive Blaze. They're going to use the paranoia just to hold the
God of
remaining
War,
players back.
man.
Give them an opportunity
Keep it over
to
this.
come and stick it down. But the problem is, they're re-aggressing already. The push
I'm not
coming
gonna
through.
make
Killers
it.
gets his
I
third
already
kill of the
told
round.
you.
It's left all onto one, and
least our stream works.
This was a round where they started with just one
Honestly,
rifle, and they managed to win it.
what are they gonna do if we all fall asleep? They're gonna still be here.
It's gonna be Anne. She wakes up every day like 6. She's fine.
You could take, like I said, you could take turns. I definitely get to go first.
A gorgeous round, a hero round.
You guys just were asleep.
And it couldn't have come at a better time.
Well, yeah, but just that initial damage.
Easier when you're awake.
No, that doesn't make any damn sense.
Weakened enough that the
Why is
turret
this freaking
almost
thing
kills
on my
a Pora,
screen
and then the
go
extra utility
away?
is there to close them out as well. The problem now, though, is that Pora
Celebrate in
and
September.
this man is incredibly good
Drop
with
some
his guns.
subs.
CNED, he takes 2 to at least keep it
Oh
even.
my
But
god.
there's now some guns to be had.
That's the problem. The fact that you have
Why don't you just pop out chat?
and they've
I
made it.
did.
They're closing the door. They're
I'm
saying,
trying to
hey,
get
you
this,
guys go
like
take
this.
that gun. We don't care. We're gonna look
Oh.
at the to find those openings, and it's Stars
You were too
who's
clean.
pushed all the way up behind the
Swear
middle
it.
players. That means the
Benji.
spike is now
Old
trapped.
gods anew.
I mean, getting out of
Benji.
here is impossible for Turco without taking a fight. He's already
Oh,
spotted on
no,
Starzo
no,
and taking him
no.
down. Okay,
Starzo.
this now gets scary.
Benji, what are you
At a
doing?
mad disadvantage. Zeke, as much as I love the Odin, it's not really what you want if you're retaking a side a lot of the time.
Benji doesn't know
Supermassive
what to
plays have all
do.
the control
Like,
and a lot of the
Justin-
weaponry.
Justin's in his spot.
This is an unusual situation for these lads.
Turco spins that
They
and
don't know
manages
what's
to
going
find the kill.
on.
The problem being, though, is they've got to try
There's
and gamble
computers,
around
there's
space.
lights,
Now, they
there's
know that there's a
humans.
turret close,
What
so if that
do?
ever turns off even for a second, they'll run towards the A side because they know.
Bruce,
that
I know what you're thinking, but
Instead,
don't.
though,
Wait,
he now
do you have
peeks
any
in
Bruce
spots,
emotes?
Okay, there's
No.
somebody at
Yeah,
least
he
around
does.
the area, so they're
Do
getting
you?
information
I
on
do.
those turrets.
Yeah.
And
I
they may not
do.
You
necessarily
have, which
expect
ones?
I don't
Zeke
know.
to be this committed into B.
But they've definitely heard the drone
I don't
over
think I
there
do,
on the
though.
B side, so Zeke will maintain his position. The problem is when that recon comes through, it kind of gives it away. There's someone on the site, 12 seconds left. They need the
Oh,
plant
here
and
you
they
go.
need it now. They're
Oh.
they
Right.
don't even know it's in play just
Creepy
yet.
hands,
He's got
dude.
basically a full
That's
mag to
only
play
one
with
of them.
plenty of bullets to take them down, and they run
He's
into the
always
spray.
crying. Boy.
Absolutely no way. That is a round one.
Dude,
for
this is
Ascend.
over,
4-0.
man.
A bigger blow
SMB
that they
is
would have liked to
out,
have taken.
first to
Ziggs
go.
players
Wait, is it
to what was a
one
share of
done?
life from SuperMassive plays,
No, it's
but
not one and done.
they have
Oh, then
continued
they're not
the
out.
win
You
streak,
always
and
do
that's
that.
That's why it's so long. I think it's
exactly
BO3
that
groups.
momentum
A
double
coming
elim,
out.
right?
Can you read
But this
that?
has been the
That's
problem
pretty
now
good.
for Supermassive Blaze. They've had a few rounds.
Or wait,
Looking back to the last
yeah.
map where I
Make it
go,
bigger.
Is it round robin?
could have and maybe
What's the
should have won
format?
that. Like,
I gotta
you
go.
gave yourself the openers,
I think
you
we
got
knew that.
yourself those extra weapons, and I think it's
We
just
knew
been
already.
the patience of Ascend.
Bro,
They've not
Odin is so
overaggressed,
cheese.
they've
What's
not
the group
taken
stage
too many
format?
risks.
Is it double elim?
They've just sat back and gone, okay, we're gonna wait for you to make
Two
a
and
move, make
done.
a play, and it's never really come out. Maybe just a little bit too.
I don't know why I
hesitant.
believe
love that
anything
we've got-
said
we've got
because it's
Bane
just one
in the
individual saying
replay.
it. Like I read one person
We're
say
looking
2 and
towards this
done.
A site. Supermassive Blaze are as well. They're full committing to it. A late lurk by Pora coming in through
Where's
middle.
Shroud?
They claim the site and now look for the plant, but it comes CNET.
Hey.
Gonna make it at
He's
least
not
a little bit
here.
costly. There's absolutely
Double
no
in.
way
Boom.
that this
Thumbs
player
up.
steps
2 of
up
them.
above. He's challenged CNET, and he's received exactly what you'd expect.
NS.
Another CNET just keeps going.
Where'd you get that from?
With the
Someone
off
shooted it at
tag
me.
into another, and this is
Yo,
getting scary
CNET's kinda
with
clean,
just
though.
one down below,
love
trapped
that.
in. Russ needs to make something happen while Pora is making
are
the short play, lurking out, trying to find space, but CNET picks up 4, a classic to close out the round, and a 5th on the board for the defenders. We talked about
his
this
name
map
Ned?
as
I
Supermassive
don't know.
plays.
Like Earl?
Dominating.
I know
That we
nothing about
expected
that
them
guy.
to come through and slap Ascend in
Oh,
similar
this
fashion
is
to what
too
we
good.
saw on the first map, but now Ascend already
Once
have
I
5
tuck
rounds
my
left.
hands
They're
in like
already
this,
doing as well as Blaze
it's over.
over
Like,
line.
it's all I need right
No.
It's
now.
one of those
Come on,
rounds
they
as
just
well
stay
where
up.
you
Jet
almost have to look
diff
at it and
on
go,
this one,
okay,
to be
yeah, he's
honest.
seen it.
This,
He
I
has
mean, this
seen
match
it.
is
He'll do
over.
these sort of things. But how
Go
does he
home.
get this many
Next.
opportunities? They brought back Izzy. He definitely knew he was there, and he still manages to go through and just do this much damage to the remaining players, all just trying to take him out. And,
Interesting.
well, if you're
I
going
have
to
to
give
jump on the
CNET
CNET
those jewels, he's
crosshair.
going to win them every single time.
142?
It's just a complete
I don't think that's what it
overface.
is.
Yeah, oh,
Goated.
most definitely. The jump
I think
up,
it's like a
I
more of a
didn't
cross.
believe it was going to come through from Brave, but I guess he thought the birthday
Oh, no
look
gap?
was with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah, that's
Again, punishing, getting the trade
Ooh.
back. He's on for a
Popular
second,
one.
and now he's aggressing
He put
in.
himself in
Oh,
such
heel,
a
though, up the
bad
corner.
spot.
The grab,
Why?
Maybe he thought he was getting
He
split
went
faster?
The heel just
But he did
about
just
saves
clear it,
him,
so I don't
popping
know.
him back up onto basically
That made no sense. I think he's just feeling himself, honestly.
Yeah, he's getting a little loose.
Zeke doing damage,
Damn, this
covering
is kind of
CNET's
embarrassing.
retreat. Shock darts are coming in.
No.
Odin is here
They
to
should give,
play,
an
and
extra spot to an
Supermassive
NA
plays
team.
yet again.
That I agree
Down
with.
in the dumps.
I don't know if the stream could hear you though.
Wherever they go,
They can't hear me? Is this thing on?
Almost waiting
Yo, we're muted.
Can you?
You're
I feel like.
muting.
Yo, I'm pretty sure they can't hear us.
Muted right now.
There's been other players for ASCEND so far in this
Oh,
map.
they think he's still in the corner. They shock darted it. They're going back to check their flank. And what are they going to find?
Muted.
They're going to find CNED. But in fact,
time.
they do find him. They take him down. This is a pretty good position to play from. Zeke jump spotting. I mean, he could even be taken down if the timing is right. 1 versus 1 on the site. Good damage. Turbo delivers a 3rd kill of the round, though. He's not going to have the res online. But it is a 1v1. The best chance for SuperMassive
Yo,
Blaze
he
so
can win
far.
this. Bring the team back. This is exactly what happened in the last game, except it was on an eco. 5-0 and then.
Crosshair placement.
Ooh.
His crosshair placement was actually crazy right there.
This is what we missed
Still damn
when it
good.
came down to the last map. This man is a beast on stage.
What happened last time? They were down 5-0. They won an eco. 5-1.
I agree. You have
Yeah,
to
but they
play
still
that.
lost 12-5.
Hands offering us
coming through.
Starbucks.
Whenever he's on that agent, you know that he's
I
going
don't
to
even
be able
like
to do
Starbucks.
damage.
Yeah,
It's not
Starbucks is
even
kind
down.
of meh.
So it's not so much
You
down
want it
to
or not?
like, you look at those kills.
Yeah.
I want one of those. Can I get a Sammy?
Damn.
When
Wait,
you're
they're
Sage,
making
you're gonna be the
food.
one
Yeah, but-
flashing for your
yeah,
teammates.
but you
You're
gotta
gonna
have
open
backup
space
plans.
for them. When you're the Sage like that, you can take that
You have
cross-eyed
breakfast,
and try
and
to
then
really
like
just get
an
in
hour
their
after that, you have a
faces.
ham
And
and
it's
Swiss
that freedom.
sandwich.
And putting a player like
No.
Turco, who
The hell
consistently
you
succeeds
talking
in
about?
that manner,
Sandwich
that's
stuff.
got them their first round.
Uh.
Have they
How
called
about one of
the
those
buzz?
packs
Do it,
that has
chat.
like carrots and?
I bought all that. It's on the way. It's actually literally on the way.
You said that.
No,
Are you
I
lying?
told you 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
It's
been
been
way
20
more.
no.
It's been way more. That was like 4 hours ago. ETA?
Okay, so it's not
On
as
the
bad.
way.
It is a
They
supermassive
don't
Blaze.
go
But
bad.
I love these
so
guys.
supermassive Blaze have said,
Macchiato.
look, we won a round, we got like a 4K to clutch it out, but that's not how we want to win. So let's talk
Yeah.
strategy. Let's talk about
Justin,
what
what
we
do
can
you
do.
want?
They're really looking
Bruce,
to
leave him
grind this
alone.
one out and get the win.
I don't know, I need something
ASCEND, on the
strong.
other hand, are singing
Yeah, I
really
want an
well, we
iced
will rock
coffee.
you.
Iced caramel
Little
macchiato,
bit of a
please.
different approach there.
Bruce,
You
chill,
can see
chill,
the
chill, buddy. It's okay. It's alright.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm loving
It really
seeing
isn't for this
team.
lad,
I'm
though.
loving
Cool
seeing
it.
them on a
It's
stage.
'cause Leo's
That's the thing. Like we
hiding
had them
underneath
as
there.
like the Masters champions, at least initially, when it was
Look at the tail.
just
See, he wants to
within
play.
EMEA.
He's in the mode.
And
do you
yeah,
want,
they
Justin,
proved that they could
something?
do something with that roster.
Uh,
but
something
they didn't
strong.
make it last time.
For
Had a
ice?
bit of a roster change,
Yeah.
a switch up, and well, now I
Some-
think they're
I don't know.
undisputed at the moment as the best
Yeah.
team within the region.
I'm just
Gambit
getting 3
giving them
ice
a bit of a
from.
run for their money, but
Can I get,
Should get espresso shots.
See what you got, Zeke. Let's see those
can I get
spams
whip
coming through.
in
Shot
mine?
dart on the way, just in
what?
case someone
Yo,
is
hit me
stuck
with an
on through.
espresso
This
extra
is gonna be a
and
slow
Justin.
round from
Yeah, hit me-
Supermassive
maybe
Blaze.
2.
Now we get
Hit
to
Justin
see
with
the
2, hit me with
operator
1.
battle between
Yeah,
Izzy and
it'll
CNED.
probably
The
taste like
impact
dirt, but I'm
for
down.
CNED has been unquestionable. But now Izzy wants to show that he's the best turret shot, wants to make a name for
Leo,
himself.
you're hiding from him. I know.
yeah, they are too.
Leo,
Yeah,
come here.
he's the
EMEA
worst,
battling
Bruce.
for that right.
Leo,
The
come
problem
here.
is, thus far, Izzy hasn't
Fine.
really
Oh,
shown up.
he looks
He was a
sad.
little bit quiet in the first map. We know that that's something of a rarity. We got a little bit of a battle coming between the two of them.
Oh my
good
God.
Nano Swarm. I think the heal might have actually kept him alive just long enough.
Great play by Pori, yeah, from the start to the
Dude,
finish
it's like
there.
they're watching with
He
us on
manages
this
to finish
couch.
up Bone Cold, not the player he was initially intending to challenge. This is a fantastic opening. They're going to use that
Oh,
killjoy
yeah. That's the
lockdown to
spot,
try and get in
honestly.
towards the site.
Go right on my
But they're being
laptop.
pushed on. Oh no, still winning the duel.
No,
They
seriously,
go
get
for
on
kill
there.
as up on behind, able to come out of there with 2. The lockdown will
Dude,
still
they're
come into
getting-
effect, but it gives them a man disadvantage as they come back in.
There you go.
Starzo even
Get
has
all
a
the way
res
on
to
there.
play with. Now there's no one really readily available to pop a
he's
res
gonna
on.
find a
He's
spot,
already
hold
used
on.
his wall, so up in heaven, he can't get that
Find a
player
nice
back
little
online.
cubby and
The
lay
res
down.
is out
What
of the round.
size?
This is where Supermassive
Largest
Blaze
they got.
need to turn up.
Venti.
Is that?
Is that large?
Why are they speaking different languages still? Like, why do they not? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why do they not have normal sizes?
Grande's like large and Venti's like extra large.
Yeah,
in
but
my
like,
opinion.
why don't they just change it to small, medium, large? Just be normal. Why you gotta be different?
Because it's hip.
Yeah, but it's hard to understand.
Hip. Hop.
It's that big
Hip.
play by Killaz
Hop.
that really
Rock.
puts the spanner into the works. The fact that he manages to creep down
Anna, you're
middle,
not on the
somewhere that
camera.
definitely should have been covered
Yeah,
much
my
more
legs are
actively.
all
He's able to take those head peak fights,
What?
win
Your
out 2,
legs are
and almost get that
We
lockdown
could
destroyed
turn the
as well.
camera
That
that
could
way.
have been
I got some room here.
insanely
I
unfortunate
don't care that
for
much.
Supermassive
Yeah, he does have some
Blaze
wiggle
to
room.
I got
clutch it
wiggle
back
room, lots
at
of
the
it.
last second.
No, he's
Good
got
opening
wiggle
as
room
well.
for
I have
real.
to
Feet,
say,
like
Por's
2.5
fight
feet.
on
Yeah,
CN, not
like
only did he
up
avoid
here.
target,
2
he
feet.
used his turret to try and bait it out in the
No,
first
like
place,
an
then he
arm.
swings, takes the fight, and had his nano swarm already thrown in to stop that dash out. And a factor of 6 HP, Tom. That's if CNED aimed
Good night.
1 degree to the left when he dashed, he was dead.
Well, yeah. Then they cleared him out anyway when they went for the repeak, so they've done well over the last couple, and now actually financially.
Why are they laying with the sheets on the couch? Because it's comfortable, man.
Not necessarily an Odin.
Yeah, these aren't sheets. These are. This is a queen blanket right here, or maybe a king. I don't know.
Players go down
Push out.
within an instant. Quick couple of trades back. SMB back in the driver's seat.
Or lose, we lose.
This is where, okay, now they've spawned 2 players. They're still here. You know that they're stacked up, but it doesn't look like they're all too concerned, wanting to just punish them.
Is it?
And take them down here and now. A late flank coming in from Killaz. It's being watched, or it was being watched by Pora. The ASCEND indeed it still is.
You stretched out more.
Conscious of that play, watching for the spawn as well. I mean, this is perfect. Supermassive Blaze not giving any opportunities really for a big hero play to come through over on ASCENT. The pistols can do major damage. There's the first, but
literally
that's all
adorable.
and losing 2 on attack side ASCENT.
Who is it?
I think you can accept that.
You can tell.
No, I wasn't looking. Focused on the game.
We'll
Benji.
See
Right? It was Benji, right?
In these eco round scenarios,
Oh.
maybe saving it for a rainy day. Or I don't notice. Yeah,
They all kind of look the same, you know? Bengals.
It's kind of like you see CNET,
Did not want to be
he didn't get 4
held.
kills that round? Probably didn't.
Yeah, they didn't use it. Well, he died. He didn't even get 1. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, he can't use his blades, and that wouldn't make any sense. But after what was a 5-round streak, even with a couple of closer rounds, SMB are now back. And as said, that they are a team that have beaten the likes of Gambit 13-1. They can definitely streak rounds together on this map.
Oh, most definitely.
Yep.
Now here's where they're going to try to get something done. This is the one round where
He
you
doesn't
see
even blame me if
playing
fall
very,
asleep,
very
right?
passive. He actually could have spammed that ult down from it being placed up on top of the box, but obviously he's conscious that they could play behind
Just
him.
already asleep.
So they're going to have a big retake play from ASCENT, but they also
Listen,
have
just
a
wake me
lockdown
up when
play.
100 Thieves plays.
Who wakes up at this time? This is just so not
Maybe a little bit of
correct.
confusion as the position's currently being taken.
Like, who does
All
this for
boost
fun?
Turco might not necessarily be
Ooh, I like this. They're gonna.
After plants looking stellar,
Ooh,
again,
they're gonna
you've
do the
got waiting on the lurk.
the
See
astral
that
wall cross and
already
put
gonna
the
be
killjoy
dropped.
behind
Now
it.
see the cosmic
As long as they
divide
get control of
try and
this.
separate
They're
these
not gonna get
players, but
control of
if
this.
anything,
Never
it's given
mind.
a safe spot to
They're
Turco
screwed.
to just sit behind them.
You should
It is
probably
not
try to
going
get control
well
of it
at all
first
for ASCEND
before
in
you
this round,
astral,
and the
but-
afterplant
I
looking
guess because
incredible.
Astral
yeah.
takes a
Yeah,
while.
Starzo's trap, not a
And it
chance
eliminates
getting out of there.
angles,
Very
so.
solid round from Supermassive Blaze.
They probably
I have
just
to
should
say,
have won their
one
fights.
thing that I found kind of odd was
They all
went that one by one.
Everything can be boiled down to hit your shots, kids.
Planted. And obviously when you've got a
True.
lockdown on the other side,
Get in the
that's
lab.
a big risk. It means you can't
Hit the
deal with them.
labs.
But there is the counter to that of they then
Never
decided
used the
to
lab.
play
Maybe I
that
should.
super
Might-
aggressive style. They
I might be
wanted to
kinda
get up in their
nut.
face. They
Just
weren't
aim
waiting
higher.
on the B side for them
True.
to come in and being like, oh,
Yeah.
let's hope we can deal with it. No,
Especially
they
in this
ran
game.
at them and seized all the
Anna?
space back. 5-4. And we had
know what I
tactical
was gonna
balls
say.
come out of Supermassive Blaze, and since then they've
Okay.
been looking pretty
I
hot.
forgot.
Since then, they haven't exactly been rocked, you could say, by what we've heard from the other side during that tactical pause. So maybe they'll get one of their
that's
own soon
nice.
and
Isn't it
take
good?
it a little bit more
No.
seriously. But for now, again, we're back to
You
the
want me to move it
pistols.
more to the
Ultimates
left
in play,
before you get
unlikely
that?
to have too much of an effect. Okay, Zeke actually just pops his Hunter's Fury.
No,
Straight
it's
away,
okay.
looking to try and
Okay,
find
yeah.
them something into this round. Gets absolutely nothing for it. I'm very surprised by that usage, but hey, they've got an opener anyway.
Destroying that alarm bot there gave him away. They knew exactly where Turco was, tucked up in the corner.
Wonder how many
Opening,
people
the
were
CNET's going to be punished.
Laying down as
Turn
well
back. All
watching
they
this
need to
with
do
us.
is keep the range.
That's
And
good.
the operator
Wonder how many
man
people already
is
fell
easily
asleep.
able to dispatch these
Yeah, but
players
like
on
this is
ASCENT.
kind of cozy to
Bone
fall
Cold
asleep
and
to,
Zeke,
so.
Sheriff's in hand, hoping for a couple of headshots, but
Sean
none to be
tweet.
landed just
Sean
yet.
tweet.
This is going to be
Sean
a tough
PM or
fight in the
Gears?
corner. Surely
It's
they
fun,
check it.
like Sean Gears,
Recon going to
Sean tweet.
reveal. Oh, okay. Well, look, it's a Sheriff round. It's a weak buy. But with Pora and Izzy being sub 20 HP, that's when you're definitely going to be kicking yourself about when you watch the VOD back.
Yeah, I'm still surprised though about the Hunter's Fury at the very beginning. Like it's one of those things where it's like I guess they spotted a couple of players at the top of mid, but I just don't really see the value of such an impactful ult just being utilized like that.
Those
It
were
might
in
be
tech
because
pause.
when you're that Odin player, you don't necessarily want to be switching in rounds where you actually have the
Damn,
Odin available. but
they're
they don't have
gonna
it
win
here, so
everything, I
it's
think.
a little bit peculiar. We've also got the Blade
Their
Sword
mental's
and the
way
res
too strong.
currently online for Supermassive Blaze, so 5-round streaks on either side. I wonder if we're finally going to get a combo breaker.
Well, let's see. The ASCEND have got it in them to take this one across the line. The operator of CNET on the other side of the map. Supermassive Blaze have managed to dodge it, but look at all that killjoy utility.
Little
There's
smoke.
stars
What
everywhere.
the-
There's nano
Are
smoke.
those defender or
This is
attacker smoke?
absolutely everything they could hope for.
Wait,
And the stars actually
defender?
use their
Never
cover
mind.
to avoid being smoked two players
Considering there's only one Astro on the field, I would have to say it's
they're trying to open space for Izzy
there.
to get
Those are sick.
The Hunter's Fury wasn't supposed to kill, just to reposition, but both shots miss. Izzy then pops the ultimate, moves towards the site, but he's pushed back right into the hands of Starzo, waiting for him. The kills are going their way, though. SuperMassive plays here to fight and here to win. With 50 seconds on the clock, they still need to deal with Starzo, and he's bringing this back into the realm of possibility.
Oh no!
So poor, just about gets taken down.
Good comms.
Turco as well was already watching this flank. It was everything for Zeke to get that kill, but they had him sandwiched.
He thought he had a flank. No, CNET is not winning this. What is that guy's in no man's land?
But it's now down to 3, and Turco will put him in his place. SMB take the lead.
I hope he has money, because if he doesn't save right there, he's throwing.
Just took them a little
I
bit
will
of time to
say,
get off the mark, and now
you're right. They did bring it back a little bit.
Exactly what we were talking about towards the start of this.
They're so BM last map.
ASCEND,
Ace.
winning the pistol, getting that third round on the board, and so
Ascend.
on. Was so important.
Why is it Ace?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Bone Cold got 2 kills in the pistol.
I just read that and I was like, alright, Ace.
I think he did. I don't think he's
he threw, man.
Wow.
Why do you go for that?
That is a disappointing statistic to hear. Credit to SuperMassive Blaze for just shutting him down.
He probably went for it, Mike, because he thought he could win it.
A 1v4?
3. That was before he went for
And
it.
then the res happened.
Definitely been struggling in a
You would go for it?
rounds now up against the pistol.
Actually, no.
I don't think I would.
Nowadays,
yeah.
But they
You're way
still
too
couldn't
old.
get anything much out. In fact, not a single rifle to fight for 6-6.
I don't think even back then I'd do it. That's kind of a weenie.
No, you just play
his head's been
more
taken
safe.
off anyway.
Yeah.
Again, they have a couple of players around to try and
Safe and smart.
just lock it down, but Starzo would have to go absolutely ham. He does have his res available to him to bring a teammate back, but if anything, he goes for that now. Teammate dead again.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be dead before he even got to the body. That's the thing. And I think he's
I thought
just
you were
been
gonna
spotted. Yes,
donut
he
wall
has.
me,
There's the
like,
tag on the wall.
IRL.
You see, they're saying he's close right.
Yeah.
And
But you
Brave
didn't.
is going to
That
take
was
it
pretty
down.
cool.
In comes the
Why?
Ares, but not good for
know.
those kind of fights.
About what?
You took a
This is
pause
looking like a
thing.
guaranteed 7 for SuperMassive
Instead
Blaze. A
of
hero is
responding.
needed,
What?
and it's not seen at this time around. It falls
Did you
to
ask?
Les.
Did I answer?
Huge
Never
before.
mind, man.
Did I answer?
It's all good.
They're going to push him down right away. Killaz deals with him. Lockdown popped. Now he just needs to hold on
Well,
to this
6,
position.
7,
There's
7,
no one
7,
coming in
5.
through heaven.
They've got 1, 2.
They've popped their own.
75.
They're going to be happy to keep him locked in
75.
position. In fact, he's going to push right afterwards. He's still looking for kills. He's taking down the first, swapping over the weapon, going to go and destroy it. And he gets it done as well. The other player's backed off. This could actually be huge. One player becomes detained. Down goes the turret. He taps the defuse.
It's possible.
And it's all
That
ruse,
turret
trying to
should
bait
have
them
been
into the open, and eventually he does.
So it's that gen, I feel like, right?
It's his end. Very nice try. In fact,
This
Spectre
is
in a 1v4.
before
Hey, he
the
almost got that done.
update.
Yeah, no,
The
I'm
past 2
really
days.
surprised he got
Killjoy's turret got
anywhere as
nerfed.
close as he actually
Thank
did,
goodness.
but hey,
Easier to
nice
kill?
attempt. He's had a pretty good run as well. I think it's
Easier to-
just Bone Cold. He's having a rough one. Definitely not
Wait.
looking as comfortable as we normally see.
No,
when
it's
someone
not easier to kill. I'm
tracks
sorry.
within his
All
role.
it does is just not slow you down as much.
Well, I have to
made
say,
that up.
Yeah, I made that
looking
up,
at
my
this
bad.
comeback from
Hannah.
SuperMassive Blaze, 5-0 down,
You
and they
look
don't lose
tired.
a single round. I'm at a loss
Look
for
over, you
words.
look tired.
Luckily, I don't need to have any more words.
What do you have
We've
in
got
that
our boy
cooler
Ball
right there?
again with a big breakdown. Let's throw it
Yeah.
over.
I'm really
All
interested
right.
in that question that Tom's asking right now because SMB has struck back in the second
okay.
map, and it is
I want-
kind of due to, I think, a little bit of a mishap on
Ooh,
Ascent's
I wanted to
side,
try
but
one of those
also
things
some
that
good
Mike
play from
always
SMB.
tries. I haven't
Let's go ahead
tried
and take a
one.
look
What's
around
that?
Or
I
has
think
the little
turned the
fizzy
tides in
ones?
this map so
Spin
far.
drift?
We can go
Yeah.
over to the telestration
I haven't had
screen
one.
because
Have a
let's roll the
grapefruit.
clip,
Nice.
And you'll see, basically,
It's
you've got
this.
one. Let's zoom
I
in right
drink
here
like
on this
20 a
lockdown.
day,
It is
so I'm
very, very
assuming that
common.
they're okay.
You know, your Killjoy to play
I like the
lockdown
grape.
there,
Thank
and
you.
Sometimes you have the
Very-
sight to actually
very
be
thoughtful,
able to
thank you.
Spirit or shock dart
Been
it,
treated
or
like a
a
king
bunch of
out here.
different things. Very common, but you have instantly the dash from Izzy. They got on the site. Now this is where things go wrong, I think. If you look at the B site and you look at how they're playing this retake, you actually have. Look at this player up here. You have the Sage up on top of the wall, and he has a really fantastic angle because nobody on the side of Market can see him. If you look at the light of science, you can't see him over that wall. They break it on top. He gets a couple of frags through that, but this wall that just came out, they're going to pop through and fight as the Sage gets contact, and they're going to just completely completely wiped the round off with that. All players down, one player left stuck behind the Astro Wall, but that's the last place that they have to check. And at that point, it is completely over. So if SMB can continue to do something like that, that's kind of what ASCEND ended up. They ended up kind of losing their footing in that map and in that first half, because from then they continued to lose rounds over and over and over. You saw the last round too, Killjoy ult versus Killjoy ult. Similar things that you're not really expecting to happen frequently. There was a couple of things where CNED was starting to get a couple frags with his op. He was starting to get a little hot, but after that, it really started to go downhill for ASCEND. We'll have to see if they can actually bring it back themselves. With the attack side they have on mind, I think they can do just that.
I'm gonna drink all of it, but that doesn't mean that I like it.
Thank you so much, Balla. I'm loving this.
I'll have my decision at the end.
Big screen. We got Balla doing it. We'll have some other people on there later, but let's not spoil any of the fun. It might be. You know,
I've heard she's got the biggest brain in EU at least.
Well,
that's what some people say.
That is true. You know, Minnie and Boaster told me that one. 7-5. We're coming into half number 2. The defense of SuperMassive Play is about to be put to the test, but based on the last 7 rounds, they might not have any problems.
Yeah, no, it was like they couldn't really get anything going towards the end. It was a phenomenal comeback from SuperMassive Plays after what was the early rounds. We saw Izzy starting to step up, but
I'm hitting the. Oh man.
Coming out
no, I'm struggling. You need help?
Close out some of the rounds, and now we need to see the same sort of brilliance from ASCEND. But they did do incredibly well in their pistol rounds. You never know. Maybe this.
True. Can't be an empty couch.
maybe. Double
Casting
up on the
couch wouldn't survive alone.
SuperMassive Blaze getting aggressive, but CNED's here to play. The dash didn't
hey, they got all the entries. Up to the Sova. So much. Oh my god, he actually almost just made the play of his life. Oh, line 3.
But a big clutch from Turco. This guy has been insane so far, Tom.
Where'd you go?
This might be too much to ask, though.
I mean, not where. Why'd you go?
I went.
This is a position that Turco also
you're getting off every time you lay back down. You're getting closer.
Well, what do you want from me, man? I'm comfortable.
I don't know if it's actually going to be stars.
Yo, they're coming back. Wait.
There are players holding the crossbow. Cole going to be watching.
You should have seen it. That was. They got all the entries on B main, and this dude, the Sova. What's his name? Zeke? No, it was Russ's. He lined up like it could have been a 4-piece with a ghost. He got 2 and dinked 3rd, but close.
Also, great use of the Astra Stars to just run.
But there was only 2 dead.
When it came to putting it
almost got 3rd. Dinked him. Through someone. He had like 40 HP.
Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost. He had an off angle, and they all just like, oh, we got 3 entries. There's no way there's a 4th one here, and they just ran in. Almost banged him out.
If you win both pistols, your chances of winning the map go up pretty significantly.
I love
orange
juice.
Huge. Good spot normally.
Huge.
It's just not normally the case of your opponents winning 7 rounds in a row.
That's also huge.
Very true. You know,
right?
It's a little bit of a different scenario.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy that Russ.
I like the juice.
Someone through someone else and almost gets himself an extra kill.
You know, this isn't that good.
He did his best.
Spin drift?
It's okay, but it's not like you drink like 20 a day. Like I said, there's no way.
No, I don't. I have like 1 or 2, maybe.
He drinks a lot, right, Hannah?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some good control. He learned from that whip. The Spectre.
Same guy?
Yeah. That was really good.
Along with Starzo, they're now looking pretty hot coming into
Yo.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't jinx that. Like, you calling a flawless.
Got ourselves a matchy here. Might be a good going to 3.
Bone Cold looking real cold right now.
We're gonna get a replay.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. They use cold in a good way these days. God damn it. Goddamn Zoomers. Cold is not good. Stop. No, he's 2-11. He's not cold. I mean, he is cold. God damn it. I'm all backwards now. These Zoomers got my head turned upside down. I think moment just sit right there. So you have became something. Something.
How do you not remember? Bro, we just talked about Bel Air Fresh Prince like a week ago. We even sang the song.
Damn.
Do you remember nothing? Like, how long is your memory? Like, do you remember like what you ate yesterday?
No. Was that the pulled pork? Or not the pulled pork, the pork belt. What's it called? Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Phantom player, he can spray through those smokes no issue without them really knowing exactly where he is.
Man, Bone Cold's really not having a good game right now, is he? I mean, we know his Brimstone is world class. You saw his lurking play when it came to the previous map. He was able to do so much.
I want to be warmer. I'm not warm enough.
The Astra on this map
I'm sorry?
because he was always playing the Omen.
You heard me.
You were always looking
so
for
you can go to bed?
I mean, just the paranoia alone has so much impact.
I want to be warm.
Very similar to what
I don't get it.
dealing with the Brim.
Please.
And now, well, the change up
Police.
definitely
No, not the police. Please, the Quid.
Call the police. It's about to be a murder up in here.
I don't know if it's worth
What the hell?
Yeah, I feel like as well,
What?
a lot of the sort of top
What,
actors
man?
that we see with
What?
the world at the moment are ones
Yeah,
that are
get-
able to
Hold on.
play
Get comfy,
incredibly
yeah.
well
I need
around
more-
their
oh.
utility and find a lot of impact and frags from it. So the fact that, yeah, Joyce is meant to be more of
What
that
the hell?
support
Jordan
image,
just told me
I
to
don't
shut
think it
up.
flies when
What
you
did I
fly
do?
so much.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Alright, I won't tell
now
you
look at
more.
this. Opening kill has come through with Pora falling. Pora, another player.
Jordan, you coming down?
So pivotal.
Or up?
Seen it, wasn't sure if there was a little gap there. Now, gonna be looking for some
Bring
big
kid.
operator in hand, but Brave is falling down on shore. With him out, the side is completely theirs. ASCEND will be able to get a nice and easy plant and hold on to a 5 versus 3. And yeah, I'm with you, Tom. This looks like a textbook save from SuperMassive Plays looking at this scenario. They
I
are
lost my
starting
phone.
to hit that W key a little bit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they legitimately.
Oh,
have
he
done
said
this
embrace
in
the cold and cuddle.
Drone already utilized. Sure,
Oh,
they could try
shit,
and
Mike.
scan a player or two.
What,
maybe find
man?
some
I lost my phone in
Other
here.
than that, you're just gonna on the other side of things, yeah,
It's
sure,
gone.
Yeah, I lost my phone in here too.
It's gone.
It sucks.
break this after plant and for SuperMassive Blaze.
We're down bad right now.
Make sure you can come back into the next round. Maybe get on operator for Izzy. He's someone on this map in particular is
They tied it
incredibly
up.
good at taking map control away from opponents on the defense. So I want to see that come into play at some point.
I like that. Yeah, there we go. It's a small thing.
Oh, the mic has static.
but
That
I just heard the players. I'm not sure if the guys at home. If
can you
y'all
turn
are,
on and off that machine?
Twitch, YouTube, wherever you might
The
be watching.
water.
If you will have heard it. The guys in the sand.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
You know, they're getting
gets
hyped,
loud.
They're really pulling it. And I just saw
Every time you
Pora
pour
then
water
taking a look
for
up
like
and-
30 minutes.
They just returned it a little bit. Keep the energy up. And a nice round for ASCEND to get them back.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, static's
I
gone.
think that's the cool thing about
Voila.
both these teams is there's a lot
Voila.
of mutual
Voila.
respect.
That's French, right? For
Especially
wonderful.
You saw it
Why
in
are
the
we
press
even-
conference yesterday. I mean, like, Riv was saying earlier that they just every time someone was asked, like, "Yo, you guys, you got to
There
ride
should be a
with, like,
podcast
G2
on it.
Sentinels.
Damn,
know,
you
what
just
does it
got
feel
real
like?" They're
close.
like,
I could-
"No, man,
Hold on,
think
We're
it's
touching
just
shoulders right now.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Burn back on the board. He's found himself a kill straight through the wall. What do they expect?
Ants coming.
The aggression of Russ.
Ants
In fact,
coming.
they're almost going to try and completely ignore it. Boko finds another one. It's all falling
And-
apart. This B main aggression, something they attempted in the pistol, and it failed then as well, Mitch. They now have Brave
Ooh, my
try and
fingers.
hold on to this site, and well, with the utility that's
damn
currently
good.
available, he can't even afford to like shoulder peek this.
Close.
He's sucked in.
Oh no, what was
This is gonna be
that?
tough for Brave. I mean, a
GG.
1v5
What is that?
versus ASCEND, not something you're likely to
Can
see
you
come
help?
through, and so it looks like we're seeing yet another save.
Salsa. No.
Oh no.
Is it new? Wait, is that glass?
Take a few exits.
Leo.
Leo.
For the most part, it's gonna
Oh
be
god, they're
Oh
walking.
god.
Oh no, they're walking on the glass.
Doors even closed, so we can't even catch an angle.
Oh.
They're not. They're
So playing
sniffing.
for the
They aren't
exits
going
is
in.
the right call. The problem is,
Dude.
Okay, I think I have to get up.
if he was to try and get behind B main,
Oh, they're walking all over glass.
with an operator, and they even have spawn flank covered by Starzo. There's literally nowhere that he can surprise them from.
Yeah, and his teammate already died from that operator facing into mid, so like if he was to push that, he'd have to be a little bit of a maniac, and I don't think, out of all the players on his team, I almost feel like Brave is like the calm within the storm, which is quite interesting considering he is the youngest as well.
Yeah.
Like the player who literally turned 18 today, I believe. I think that
I'm
was
getting
on the
up.
desk earlier, so happy birthday, Brave. I hope that your gift is you get to keep your gun this round.
Well, let's see if it is. Let's see if ASCEND are feeling generous. Maybe that's what was happening on the previous map. They were throwing through the Vandals saying, like, hey, you know what? Give it to Brave. It's his birthday. Little present for him. And the spike's gonna blow up.
I
Take
wonder-
on Radianite.
I wonder if they'll attempt that B push again at any point, because they've now attempted it in the pistol and in this round, and in both times they've walked into every single member of ASCEND, and it's gone incredibly bad. So I would almost say that this is one of those pushes that maybe you have a bit of a peak coming out from Izzy with the dash available, but other than that, I feel like it's just not worth it anymore. Like ASCEND seem to love to lock that position down very early on in the round.
Yeah, oh, they definitely do. But look at this, at the start of this round, ASCEND are shifting their focus towards the A site, and so are SuperMassive Blaze. With 3 players here and a one-way smoke coming through, they're going to try to not just, oh, they've been spotted. Oh, they have 4 players here, 3 have been seen, and that's going to be ASCEND backing off. There's no way they commit to it.
Yeah, at this point, I'm almost starting to wonder if they have some sort of pact. Where it's like, we go B and then we go A.
We ride together, we die together.
Either we're going to fight each other there, but this is a lot of control already being taken. Locking down mid, we know that the only man holding on is going to be Pora. Now, we mentioned it before, he is incredibly good with his pistol. He's found an angle, but Zeke is more than aware. We've seen the From the Shadows actually used to TP into the back of the site, but it doesn't matter. The site's gone.
God, Brave just got domed. The first was nice, the second unreasonable. The lockdown comes into effect. Plant can be secured towards the back of the site, and this is where SuperMassive Blaze normally would be considering a save. That's been heard. Starzone knows full well that there are players barreling around middle. That was not an easy fight to take, not expecting him to be running past like that. Turco, I think saving is definitely on the cards. Although I noticed he's the closest player. And now if that hit, I would have nice. We'd have to hit the button right away. That was a disgusting attempt. They'll get him in the end. 10 to 8. ASCEND.
That's nice.
Up to double digits in the ones, Tom.
That's nice.
To bring it across the line. This is SuperMassive Blaze's mapping. 7 in a row.
That's nice.
Struggling to get off the block in these early rounds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's nice though.
I'm a little worried.
No, it's nice.
Those are those sort of kills.
It's actually gonna taste like dirt.
No, it's nice.
And Zeke's been doing
Get her.
straight.
Wait, you're doing it with a straw though. Should I straw it? Because you got the bottom of it.
Maps where both Zeke and CNED are in top 4. But I haven't seen, at least to this consistency, both of these players do so well within the match. And at the moment, they're looking unstoppable, especially considering Zeke has actually switched over to the Sova. It's just his aim that has been ridiculous.
Oh god, I just realized I was shaking it right here.
It's no surprise that it's SuperMassive Blaze calling for that timeout, considering how things have been going so far.
Oh yeah.
Definitely need to take a breather.
Yep.
Yes, they bounced back into the previous map.
Oh yeah, that's dirt.
Oh.
Well,
You didn't mix it
I don't
enough.
think that was a pause.
You sipped it before you mixed it.
That's true.
You also don't have 5 shots.
What happens in this one?
Oh, you do?
Already looking a little bit better for SuperMassive Blaze. Maybe they didn't need the pause after all.
yeah, they didn't need the tactics. It looks like they're looking pretty clean.
Oh, that's nice.
CNED and Zeke trying to
Oh, we're
back, operator on
freaking
CNED.
back, baby. Wow. I am wide-eyed all of a sudden. Whoa.
Now you gotta pound the whole thing.
Oh, I will. Just give me a sec.
It's a pretty tough one. You know, obviously when you're on the attack for ASCEND right now, losing this round,
5 shots.
Yeah.
We're going straight
a hefty bank.
to the depths of hell with this.
Really need.
I didn't sleep again, and
Clean fashion, and they have so far. And
I have something wrong
that's good.
with who I am as a person.
Always reliable when it comes to the EMEA region for making those clutch plays. Oh my
God, I'm losing my damn mind. Where's my phone actually?
They know what he's up to.
Yeah, they tried to bait a few steps here and there to try and pull a couple of rotations, but
This couch?
This couch ate my fucking
Yeah, this couch is known for swallowing foams.
Again, I feel
And
like
everything.
Braves got away with that peak of
Yep.
I feel like there's something that needs to be
No, seriously, I
spammed.
don't know where it's at.
Yeah, we're at Berlin. We're in the Twitch lounge right now.
Has been the B-side that looks a little bit more vulnerable at the moment for SuperMassive Blaze. It's pretty decent. I think Brave has done a good job. I think it was the only time they actually won it was either it was a full
Why?
or Brave was just
I love
over
this.
the site. So if they've had him in lockdown,
You said this tastes good?
Oh, it's
and now we do actually get
fuego.
Oh, and CNED's aced. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Take a
It
big
is
sip,
timeout.
like not a little one.
Tell this because we have a special
And then
stream that
swallow.
shows the
It's
map.
nice.
Yeah.
And last time I was kind
That
of
was 2
looking at it
gulps.
going,
It's
people
just,
move.
I just taste espresso, really.
Time,
That's
so
okay,
if
that's
they're
what I'm here
bamboozled again, then someone is completely tricked.
Same
Either way,
situation.
thank you,
This
Ed.
tactical timeout for
Oh, I
CNED
found my phone.
comes at such an important time. They are 10
Try to swallow with your
behind, trying to get back on
chin
that. Same
rather
comeback
than
they
your
had in the previous
fuck
half.
does that
They
even
out
mean?
Like-
rounds to their opponents in a row that
What?
time.
like that.
And
I'm not
then
doing
swing
that.
back into it.
I'm going to bed.
This is their defense, though. We expect so much more from
Oh
them.
my
The
God.
tactic that they sell
Now I've hit a
the
next
deploy,
level.
The B main pushes, the A main pushes, the grouping.
I'm just fully laid
Drink the espresso and you're gonna be.
I got more than you did.
This is where the coach gets to input quite a bit.
Damn it.
He's been given the chance to do it. Zeke will get Mitch very excited. Let's go himself and Odin on the attacker side. And actually, for now, was spacing it to mid. I imagine he was just lining up a little bit of utility, trying to force some players out of position with the drone. And again, we're going to see the wall actually this time being put down. I like this a little bit better. I said the aggression into the
we did, Jordan. We got our
STBs.
Get
what?
The big guns
Starbucks?
out. Let's go, Zeke. Here's the recon. That's going to reveal the players down in the alley and give Zeke an opportunity. In fact, Turco
Starbucks? Like B's is in like multiple B's, star B's, TBs?
Oh, no, I still don't get it.
Yeah, whatever, into the B side, at least for now. The spike is being left all the way towards their spawn. They are allowing Killez to hold on to control there with his.
I think he uses Astro Wall.
Rotate late, but it looks like
they won't.
They are going to commit.
Are they going to cut their way into lane and cut it so that they could just run in from the left, do you think?
Yeah, maybe
or are they just
logs to stairs?
Or are they just not going to use it at all? Oh, nope, they're just cutting Boathouse.
Now the Cosmic Divide
That's
will at
standard
least give them
one.
a chance to section out some of these players, but they need to try and catch some of the remainder.
With a couple of smokies? Oh, a couple of seckies.
Now it's time to rush into the site, taking the fights as they go, but down goes the Odin. Zeke dealt
I mean, I'll eat whenever and whatever.
For some close range fights, we call that one a show.
Yeah, yeah.
Completely as we go into the 3v3 with very little time. Ascend.
They got no time.
Really get that spike
What are they doing?
How are they going to be able to close in the distance? They need
Why are they still going?
No way. No way.
He's gotta stick it.
Wait.
No way. They won that. They had the read. They knew the rest were all in sight with 10 seconds left.
Bro, that's a troll. Why are you guys all in? Just go to Boathouse, all of you.
11 and 9.
I guess win your fights
That's
too,
one of
but
those rounds where SuperMassive Blaze
harder
have got
to
to
do
be
that.
kicking themselves, man. They did everything right.
That was kind of
They
confusing
delayed,
because it's
and
hard to
the
tell how many
player
people were
who
left
was
because this
doing
TV is
nothing
so
the whole way
massive.
along. Bone Cold must have went 12 rounds in a row with a kill, and he
That's a
turns
weird
up
flex.
right when he needs to.
Sorry.
And also,
How big is it?
started that on the
It's
other
85.
side of the map and then ended up getting the final frag
Nice.
for them as well.
It's actually not that
You were
big.
completely
I was
bad.
sold
Yeah.
100%. I'm like,
Not
there
even
must be
100,
someone somewhere,
imagine.
guys, right? No.
No, they were all within that V.
If there was 100, I would have bought it, trust me. Not at the
You have to get them
time.
custom made, right?
No, I think 100s are coming
they're
out.
out now?
I think 100 are coming out now, yeah.
Try to play with your team.
But at the time, 85 was all they had.
Yeah, it's been a while though. I know they do 90s pretty casually now.
An early couple of trades. A 4 versus 4. Weaponry is in the bin.
I feel like that angle sucks, but that's just me.
Which angle?
The one he was on that wood box in garden.
Has definitely been the better of
The
the two.
killjoy right there.
Problem is they don't really have much.
Oh yeah, I think that angle sucks too
Wow,
because
that
there's
is a preemptive killjoy ult. Lots of time on the clock too.
Delaying it down that mid peak. Great shot by
Holy.
Marshall in hand. Only one shot if he hits the head.
Well,
That
they're-
he most certainly does.
This is-
Sparzo
oh,
spotted a
this is
player
an important
dropping
fight
down,
mid.
Marshall poking and prodding at him.
Chat.
He knows he's here.
To keep him back.
You guys might.
Starzo closes the
man.
distance. Pora thinks
He knows he's here,
gone
right?
undetected.
No, how would you know? How would
he
he know
saw
that?
him. He saw him.
What?
I swear he saw
No,
him.
no.
That could have been
He looked like he
incredible.
saw him.
Backside, look how low
Drink
Res
your-
is.
here,
With the Res coming
Bro,
in, they
no,
do not
I'm
wanna
good.
lose
I'm
down
not going to
below.
sleep, bro. I'm good.
They went right
I
by
got
his
you.
face. They know he's there. They've taken him out, and now
Here, I
Res
got you
luckily has
again.
put them
Hold
into
on.
a 2v3.
You just chill for a sec.
But a tough one, as again, time could have been the enemy, but the spike will be planted.
Got their own lockdown trying
This
to
is
deny
powerful
the initial
juice.
push, but they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
going for it. They're going to try and run through, and Starzo is there. He saved
That's
them
the
in this
big boy
round.
stuff
The
right here.
plays into mid,
Match point.
catching out Pora, and it's going to be 12-9. And
Huge.
this is where things really are troublesome.
I didn't think this would be so
Supermassive
close,
Blaze.
but
They've
Bone
invested
Cold is
a
taking his
decent
name
amount
literally
of
right now.
I do wonder.
Being
if that's
Astra
gonna
is
be a
rough.
position where they now
Like,
have
actually,
nothing to
playing
play
Astra
for
is-
because, financially, it sucks again.
I don't think I've ever seen an Astra go positive, except for maybe Zombs.
On the one hand, you can see them have that CNED go kill. He
It's
goes
just
out,
hard.
he
It's a
finds
lot.
space, and then they
Like,
play off
Astras
of it.
are
And then you have
slept
that
on.
second form.
They have to
tight,
play 4D
consistent
chess
gameplay,
and shoot
that
people
is
in the
what we're
head.
seeing here. A glance at the scoreboard will tell you, with the exception of Bone Cold, everyone's between 17 and 19 kills. This is not a simple situation.
that.
Zombs
Let's deal with
Nation,
this
yeah.
guy, and then we're good for the round. No, everyone is showing up. We've seen Bone Cold in that last second.
I don't
clutch
understand
to grab
that
them
still.
3 kills on the side,
Zombs
and
Nation?
win it
Zombs
when
Nation,
even I
yeah.
thought the round was
That's
done.
probably from
This has
Overwatch.
been
Ned.
an
Wait, no.
incredible
He's from
performance
Overwatch?
and on a map
No.
that
No, he's from
SuperMassive Blaze
Apex.
are known
No.
for being dominant on.
Yeah, he is.
let's take that away and even
He's
say
from Apex
Turkey
as well.
are known for being
But he played something else. Is he from Overwatch? Was it Overwatch?
It's called Counter-Strike?
He was not. Zombs didn't come from Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I think we're in a spot now as well where we can look at how they.
Oh yeah, he's the Apex player.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
He played both. See, I was right about both.
So you didn't play CS?
No, Zombs isn't from CS.
I feel like I remember Zombs.
You just made that up.
I did.
What team did you see him on? If you're so sure, what team was he on?
Mountain Dew League?
Mountain Dew League.
Turco is feeling it right now, wants to get aggressive.
You guys hear stuff in the background? It's pancake.
So just deal with it.
So, yeah, like, there's nothing we can do. You're gonna vacuum? Oh, the glass? Got it. Alright, you might hear a vacuum for 3 seconds.
Man advantage. They called
Custom whip?
timeout just before this ACEND, letting SuperMassive plays.
You made your own.
And now they'll run the clock down and do much of the same.
Clutch. Sorry, we're cleaning glass. 1 sec. I don't know you're here.
I don't know. Probably faintly.
Waiting outside. So I call 3 players on this site. If they can trade effectively, sure it's going to go great, but they need to shut this man down early, and that's exactly what they do.
Great kill on Izzy now, tucked in the corner. It's even expected. They were pre-firing and spraying away. Hora, the last man alive, and they'll bring Zeke right back into the round. Ball back by the res. This is
they're getting owned right now. They're getting owned.
Cleaning glass with a vacuum? Well, we used a broom, and then you used the vacuum to secure the details.
Yeah, because you got cats and
one little tiny speck of glass in the paw.
Or in your foot.
Or in your foot.
Not
Or in our paws.
Dude, look at the size.
Look at the stage.
Look at this.
Look at this. What?
Small, medium, large. Almost